Hey guys, we are live and we're almost ready to get started. I'm gonna make my screen show me what I'm looking at, which makes no sense to you guys, but give me just a second. It's me and my trusty sidekick.
And now I'm a sidekick.
Today you are my trusty sidekick, Batman. Or
Like
dude.
Robin.
I don't know. Am I Robin?
Vinny here.
I'd rather be Robin.
How about that?
Robin's colors are cuter. But I love black, so I don't know. Welcome, everyone.
Vinny? Yeah.
So, hey, Christopher. Christopher, I know you're here about product, but I'm going to show them at the end. So I know you're a busy person. I'm giving you escape. Come back in about 30 minutes. Because I want to talk about this real quick. When we do our lives, we try to do our craft first, because I know you guys are here to see the craft project. And then at the end, it's Thursday, so we've got Across the Miles coming up, and I also have new products. Some new Christopher stuff, and I think I have some new other stuff. I'm not sure about that yet. Another package came in that they're bringing in, so we'll know in a few minutes. Okay, so what day is this? Thursday. On Tuesday.
Today is Thursday.
On Tuesday, we made this, which I love so much. Look, it basically does this, and there's your little album, right? And then, oh, you're so sweet, Christopher. And then it does this, and I love how this turned out. I have been showing everybody. Everybody really likes it, and it just all folds up like this. But when I did this, you guys challenged me to make it bigger, right? And I said, okay, that'll be Thursday's live video. So let me show you what I came up with. Now, this is just my template, or this is just the prototype, okay? So here's how it works. Okay, because I'm still learning it. Here it goes. So we open it in half, okay? This then opens like this and opens like this. So we have photo spots, my tongue didn't work. Photo spot, photo spot, photo spot. Then this one opens like this. So now we have photo spot, photo spot, photo spot. But then these two open like this. So now you have photo, 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 photo. Check that out. All those, right? Then let's turn it over. Hold on a second. When we turn it over, we can lay it out again, okay, for people to look at. And then we also get these. So we get all these photo spots, and this is 3 pieces of paper. I thought this was super cool. I'm going to show you how to close it real quick. This is how I have been closing it, and this will make more sense when we make it. I got to see if I can let you see more of it. You might have to see some of my ugly desk, and that's okay. So this middle section, these 2 pieces, they accordion up and accordion up. That's the first part that I closed. Those are now out of the way, okay? Now I'm going to pick this up and turn it around. So those are closed, all right? Then what I do to close it, and you can close it any way you want to, but here's how I do it. I close these in, okay? I close these in, all right? I accordion these up, so these flaps get closed. These flaps get closed, like so, okay? Then these close on top, and when I close it, I close the thick part, and you'll know what I'm talking about because this has more folds than this. I take the thick part and fold it backwards. So there it is. What do you think? I did it. I did it, Vinny.
I'm so proud.
I wasn't sure I was going to do it, but I think it worked out, and I think you're going to like it. And let me tell you something. It couldn't be easier. So here we go. Here's how it works. We're going to use 3 pieces of paper. And I decided I wanted to use it from this kit. Have you guys seen this yet? We have this in store. This kit is $19.99, and it comes with all of the stuff you see here. This is literally like a scrapbooking kit. So
I just banned somebody. I've never done that before.
You what?
I blocked and banned somebody.
Oh, you go, dude. So I'm going to pull this out and get out the paper that we want to use today. I really don't know. I thought we'd pick it together because this project's going to be super easy. So in this kit, just real quick, you get these enamel dots. This, which I'm hoping to be able to use. These, which I know I'll be able to use. These are so cute, and they come on this little sheet holding them together. And then we've got paper. So let me pick some cool. Oh, those polka dots, though. Oh, that's so cute. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, this will be perfect. There's 4 sheets. I'm not going to use... Gosh, they're all so cute, y'all. I'm going to skip the one with words. I'm going to skip that one because you might could use that somewhere else. So we'll use these 3. Then we've also got all of these if we want to add them to the album. And it comes with all of this. So if you want to make a pocket page or album pages or something, that all comes in it. There's a lot of these. Yeah, it would be good for Disney. Move these guys out of the way. One of those will be perfect for the front of our album. All right, so same deal. We're going to trim this little piece off here at the edge. And this piece, let me pick this up. Like I told you before, sometimes paper companies are pretty generous with this little edge. So I like to just go ahead and put this in my trimmer on 12 inches and trim that off. So I know I'm making my pieces 12 by 12. Again, and I did this several thicknesses, okay? And I like to sink my blade in. So set the blade, pull down, and then push up. I like to do that to get a nice even cut. All right. Any questions? Because I did a bunch of stuff just then.
No.
Okay. 12 by 12. Okay, so 3 pieces, okay? Oh, let me tell you, be sure to put your questions in caps. That in the live chat, if you're watching this live, it helps Vince to see your questions. So, let me show you something.
And while you're there, Yolanda did ask, how can you attach a hardcover to the album?
Oh, easy enough. Just cut yourself a piece that's 1/4 to 1/2 inch bigger than the top and the bottom. Cover it with some cardstock. Glue it on. No big deal. That would be super easy to do. And it would look cool too. This piece, look right here. It's a little crooked. And sometimes pages are crooked. And listen, I know that sounds crazy. You would think, no, the paper has to be perfectly straight. Sometimes it's not. Just like us cutting paper, sometimes it's just not exactly perfect. And you need to just clean it up.
Deb asked, what's the weight of that paper that you're using?
Good question.
It's 65 pounds, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's 65 pounds. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hand you this and let you discover that.
Oh, awesome.
Because you'll have to read on it. Okay.
Let me read it.
No, you're not crazy about that. Listen, paper is not always perfect. And if you have to fix it, just fix it. Are you finding it on there?
Unfortunately, this does not say.
It's 65 pounds, I can tell from what I've used before. All right, we're going to do some scoring. Let me find my scoring tool. Here it is. Oh, can't get it out. Here we go. All right. I put this in my 12 by 12 scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, do not fret. You can I'll do it in a second and show you how to do it without a scoreboard. You can do it with just a ruler and anything. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I've got this in my paper. Now, because of the way I've oriented the album, basically this is the top every time. I know I want my pattern to go in this direction. So with my pattern like this at the top, I'm going to score it 6 inches all the way down. Right? Just like that. Okay? Then I'm going to turn this page. We're doing the same scores we did the other day, by the way. 4 and 8. This is the easiest album to remember. Okay? You need 3 pieces of 12 by 12, scored at 4, 8, and 6. That's not in order, but it's easy. So there's our first one scored. Let's do another one. So with the orientation you want up, oh good, that's so cute. I'm going to score it at 6 inches because this is my top, okay? I'm going to turn it this way. I'm going to score it at 4 and at 8. Just like that, all right? We're going to do the other one. It's all the same. The scores are all the same. All right. Is this right? Did I look at it? And yeah, these are just the same on both sides. So 6, 4, and 8.
Faith wants to see your wedding ring.
Oh, that's nice. It's dirty.
It says, please show your gorgeous wedding ring.
There it is. It's dirty, but I love it. I need to clean it. Oh, I didn't.
10th anniversary present.
I didn't show you guys how to do this. Yes, it was my 10th anniversary. Okay, so let's say you don't have a scoring board and you don't have one of these guys, okay? Which honestly, it's one of the first things I'd invested in my craft room. I use it all the time. If not, take a ruler, any old ruler, put it on the 6-inch mark. Take anything. I'm gonna just reach over here and grab something. Okay, this is my Uniball pen, right? If you have a pen that's old or bad or the ink is out, or you have one just sitting there, watch what I'm gonna do. This is how you can just take anything. I'm gonna take this piece out, the ink part, and I'm gonna put this little tip back on, and I'm gonna show you we're gonna score with it. This is why I say you can use anything. The end of a bone, anything. The back of a butter knife, anything. Now I've got this dull point. As long as it's not a sharp point, you can just score right down just like that. okay? It does not matter as long as you can get that little score mark to help you fold it. So get creative. You might already have what you need in your house, in your craft room, okay? All right, these are ready to go. So I'm gonna move this over. And yeah, you can use your cutting board if you like. You know, I try to show like, there's so many ways. There's so many ways. If you want to use your cutting board, let me show you. Take your piece, okay? Put it into here. Put your arm out. The first score is at 6. Now this actually, you can purchase a blade for this to score, but I always use my scoreboard. I just love that. But if you leave this open and you don't have the little score dude on there, you can do it with your embossing tool or the same thing like I showed you with the pen. It works the same way. Also, you can just fold it. Oh, I need this. You can just fold it. Woo, lots of ways to get it done. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Charlotte Reagan said tomorrow was her his 46th wedding anniversary.
Oh, this will be a perfect album for you to make. All right, we need to talk for a second because I want to explain this to you, okay? This cutting, there's so many reasons I love this trimmer, but anyway, this little blade piece has these little notches and you can see it perfect right there, okay? There's a notch there and a notch on the other side. Those notches line up with the measurements on this ruler portion of this arm. A lot of people think that's just for looks, but it's not. You can use this to your advantage, okay? So I've put this in my trimmer on the 6-inch score mark that I made. And see that mark right there? That's where we're looking for. I'm gonna take this blade and I'm gonna line it up at the 4-inch mark. So that notch is on 4 inches. Then I'm gonna sink it into my paper and pull down. What this is doing is making the slice for me so I don't have to do it with my scissors. But if you want to use your scissors, you're just gonna take your paper, start here at the bottom and slice straight up through to the second score. Super easy, okay? So here's what you're looking for. Just like we did the other day. Remember I said we made pants, big old pants? Super easy. Let me show you the other one. I'm putting that 6-inch score line on the cut line, okay? Move my blade up. I like to keep my finger here because if I drop this, my blade's going to sink in and it might be where I don't want it. So I keep my finger here. I put this on the 4. I sink it in and I slice. Now I can tell that I missed a tiny little bit. I'm not right where I want it. So I'm going to go back up and make the teeniest slice to get it where I want it. That's it. If we're not using the trimmer, which is amazing and cheap and worth every penny, then take your scissors. Same thing, that middle score line, we're going to cut up right through the first score mark to the second. Just like we did on Tuesday. Super duper easy. Okay? I think I showed you
Super duper.
I think I showed you 40 different ways to do the same thing just then, but there you go.
Well, I mean, not everybody's going to have the Cricut cutting tools. So
They're not.
The scissors, showing them how to do it with the scissors is another technique.
That's the point. Okay. This page, perfect. You can see all of this. Let me move it over just a little bit. We've got a 4x6, a 4x6, a 4x6, a 4x6, a 4x6, and a 4x6. We're going to glue right here. We're only going to take up one little part. When I first did this, I thought in my mind I was going to glue all this together, and then I thought, no, that would waste a lot of real estate, right? So here's how we did it, or how I did it when I was playing around. So I'm going to put my glue on here, just like so. There we go. Then I'm going to take either one of the other ones. You decide what you want in the middle, okay? And I'm going to line it up in that corner. So I'm taking the same square. This is a 4x6 square. This is a 4x6. It's really a rectangle. I'm taking the same rectangle and gluing them on top of each other. But the trick is glue it on the inside of the score line. In other words, leave your score line completely open so that it can fold easy, okay? So there's one. That's one side attached and ready to go. Now I'm going to move it over.
Sorry, I just laughed at something I saw. I wasn't laughing at you.
You're so funny. I'm going to move it over. And here, I'm going to take this top rectangle. I'm going to put it under this piece. You can do it any way you want. I'm just going to put it under. I'm going to lay this down and I'm going to glue this onto here. Matter of fact, I'm going to fold this out of my way for now because I don't need it right this second while I'm putting glue on this side. I'm going to go ahead and glue it in that rectangle, just like these, okay? And then I'm going to let this one match up too. Let me stay out of my glue. I have such a small work surface here, okay? But I'm going to stay on the inside of that score mark, and I want that top to line up as well, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. When you go to fold this, you may have to do some fancy folding. You may have to do some squishing with your bone folder or whatever. It's not going to be perfect, okay?
Okay, so this question just popped up from Gwen. Could you put them together after each page is put together, like back to back? Does that make sense?
Stacked on top of each other? Sure, you could. It'd just be different.
If I read it just like she wrote it, could you put them together after each page is put together, like back to back, in parentheses?
If you mean stack them, yes. It'll just be a thicker album and you may have trouble folding it, okay? Yeah, you could stack it, but it'll be a thicker album.
And what I was laughing at is we had somebody join us whose name is Groggy Sloth.
Oh, that makes sense, though.
And I loved it. So
I love it, too. All right, ready for the fold? Here we go.
She said, yes, stacked.
Yeah, you could do it. It'll just be thicker and might be a little bit. You can do anything. It's paper. Do what you want. You can do anything. I love to say that. You can do anything. All right, here's what you've got now. I want you to see this, okay? This is basically the middle page, right? This is that 12 by 12 page. Underneath here is some more real estate. So here's what you're going to do. On that fold line you created, we're going to accordion that one up and accordion this one down. Okay? So that gets our fold started. I'm just going to go ahead and get the fold started for now. Picking up this paper is so difficult sometimes. So basically we're just accordion this. So here's some real estate, right? But when I close this, what I like to do is take this side and bring it in. I've just found that it's roomier. It folds better this way. Okay? So you got a whole sheet in the middle. You're going to fold this piece in, and then you're going to fold this piece in. It just really works well this way for me. Okay? Then we're going to accordion this piece up and accordion this piece down. Okay? This piece is going to accordion up on top of that and accordion down. These are all just accordion. That's all we're doing. Accordion, up and down. Okay? Accordion, up and down. All right? And then we're going to flip it over. So we've got all those pages right there. These become the outside of your album because they're the thickest part. So if you tried to close these on each other, they give you resistance because they're too thick. Okay? So flip this over. And then these just accordion up. And this becomes the inside of your album because it's thinner. Look how much you get. Look how much space. So see, here's the difference. If I go this way, I get more resistance than if I go this way because it's thinner. Now look, here's where I'm telling you. See how that's not flat? Don't stress. Watch this. Flat.
Wow.
Flat. Then I do this with my bone folder. Just rub, rub, rub everywhere. And the more this is flipped and turned, the better it's going to be. Look how flat it lays, honestly. Look. If I let go, it's even not bad. Right? So now let's open, oh, my lid for my glue. Now let's open our album. Here's how I open it, okay? I open it flat, all right? And we're like, oh, picture, picture. Oh, I have it upside down. Hold on, let me be more, okay. Oh, picture, picture, right? Flip this down. Oh, picture, picture, okay? Look, picture, picture. We're not done. I'm going to say that a lot.
I'm so impressed.
Open this out. 1, 2, 3 photos.
Oh my.
Open this out. 1, 2, 3 photos. Wait a minute. I'm not done.
What?
No, I'm not done. We're going to open this.
Possible.
We're going to open this.
Say it ain't so.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos. I'm not done. Oh, did I count these? These 2, because you still get 2 more here. Okay. Hold on. We're going to flip it over. Okay. And then photo, photo. Photo, 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 all these, plus these. Boom. Boom. Oh, I love it, Sue. But wait, there's more.
Oh, yeah.
So we really do need to discover, and I'm going to need your math skills for this.
Oh, no, that's bad.
We really need to discover how many photos we get. So on this sheet here, we get 6. Here we get 6 photos. Are you counting with me? So that's 12, right? Let's flip this over. And here we get 6. So that's 18. Am I right? You're not going math with me.
I'm sorry. I got a phone call.
6 and 6 is 18.
That's the beast.
No, it's 18.
Oh, 18.
Then I get 3 more here.
So that's 6 more.
6 more.
So 4 times 6 is
That's why you're in here.
Oh, yeah.
Then here, I get 8 more.
Ooh, 24 and 8 is 32.
Oh, my goodness. And I still think we get more pictures than 32, but we at least get 32. Because I don't know. Yeah, I think I counted everything. I do not have a completed one, but I want to show you some stuff I think you can do so easy. So the first thing let's do, let's discover how, let's see. Let me close these in just a second. So close the outside in. I like to do this because it's like, oh, let's bring it in. Okay, so let's just bring it in. Then let's close these up. And I like to close them one at a time. And this is going to get thicker when you put your photos in. That's okay, because you can always belly band it. That makes everything close. All right, and then we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to close these guys down. And then this is going to be, only thing you got to decide is what paper you want right here, but I don't care. I think any paper works. So let's put an embellishment on the front.
Do you have the 800 pictures it takes to fill it up?
I don't have any today, but I'm going to show you how to start decorating it.
Because some person kind of want to know if you have a finished one.
I have a finished small one that I did on Tuesday, but I want to show y'all this. So like this is one of those, y'all know I love these paper packs, y'all, because everything's in here for you, right? So imagine this was like your little vacation book, all right? And you could put this little vacation bucket list on the front, and you could put like, see Mickey, check out the castle, and then when you get there, check off what you did. I'm putting that on the front.
Rock it out.
I think that's cute. And what I love about these, the work is done for you. Do you see this? I don't have to mat it. I can, but I don't have to. I can just put it straight down. If you think that's too busy, you can mat it. Let me show you what I mean by that. I love these kind of videos when I just get to show y'all different things, like just go crazy, right? So I'm going to pull in some of my paper, which is here. I love this. This pack is so handy, right? And I'm going to pick a color. I kind of want to do a yellow or an orange because those are my colors that I like to pull. So, oh, look how perfect that is, right? Now, let's mat it. So you have some options for matting. If you have your perfect layers, you can use your perfect layers. If you don't...
And what's this kit called?
This kit, you have it. My Storybook Pocket Page, and it's Magic and Wonder. And we carry it in the store, and it comes with all the stuff I'm showing you. So look, this is 3 inches by 4.5 inches, okay? So I'm going to trim a piece out that is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. So right here, 3 1/4, like so, 4 3/4.
Mrs. Miller wants to know what's a belly band.
Oh, I'll show you. Let me do this real quick and then I'll show you. So see this? I can put this on here, and now I have a little bit of that yellow showing. So when I put it on a busy piece of paper, it helps that to really pop. See the difference? That's awesome, right? Let's glue it down. A belly band, I'll show you one in just a second. As a matter of fact, in our Through the Miles today, we've got a belly band to show you, which you can make for any project, any way you want it. It's basically like a belt for your project to hold it all together. So look, I'm going to glue this onto here. And then this is my front, and I can put it on there crooked. It's so funny. You want to see something funny? All right, guys, crooked or straight? Watch the difference. It's so interesting to me. So here's crooked. Okay. Here's straight. Which way do y'all want it? I love all the different comments. And let me show you this. This is the leftovers of that paper, right? Do not throw these out. Add these to your pile because you'll use them throughout the rest too. Look, crooked, straight, crooked, straight, crooked, straight.
Everybody has opinions, but crooked is the winner so
Wonky.
far.
That's funny. Crooked is the winner. That's good. You know why I like crooked? Because no one will know if I was not straight. No one would know if I was crooked. Like if I meant to do it or not. They'll be like, oh, well, that's artsy, right?
Joe would say straight.
Joe would definitely say straight. I'm gonna go up a little
Even
high.
said crooked, but Joe would say straight.
And that's exactly right. That's exactly how that would go. All right. Then I'm gonna come back over here. And, oh, look, this is perfect.
But you know what? If they want to put it on straight, they can put it on straight.
That is the beauty of this. The beauty of it. Here's this little guy. I want to show you another tip. If you get these little pop-out pieces and you're not happy with these little tiny white little things that pop off, you can trim them away. They're so easy. Just lay your scissors right to the side and just snip any of those away. Or you can ink these, okay? And then you don't have to worry about it. So this, I think, can go right there. How cute is that? Now, notice that I'm not putting this on foam squares. This would be adorable on foam squares if this was a card. But if I'm going to make this as something I want to stick in my purse, I don't want all that dimension, okay? Use your sizers to trim it away. I don't want all that dimension if I'm going to be sliding this in and out of my purse or pocket or notebook or something like that. I want to make sure I have a nice flat top. Look, the front is done. You can add anything you want, but your front cover is now done, okay? Then on the inside, you can do, it's like a little scrapbook, right? Let's look at, did this come with stickers, I think? No, it came with these, which I love. Okay, so it comes with these little guys. By the way, these enamel pieces would be good for the front because they're smooth and there wouldn't be anything to catch. So you could use those on the front, which I might go back and add some. I'm going to take these guys off and we'll look at these. I love these paper kits. It makes life easy when you're making these projects or these mini albums. All right, let's open this one first. Something I really think is cool is to make a pocket, okay? So something like this reminds me of Christopher, make your own ending, he says, and this says make your own magic. Isn't that cute? Like if we put that right there, I want to trim it down a little bit. Trimming it is easy because I just want to trim about 1/4 of an inch off each of 3 sides. So 1/4 there, 1/4 here. I'm just guessing. I did not measure this. This is my eyeball. Like I like to do this. And 1/4 here, okay? You could even border punch this edge if you wanted it to have a like a pretty edge to it. And then I'm just slinging that thing over there. Then let's put it here and let's make it a pocket. Now how do we make it a pocket? How do you make it a pocket, Vinny? Do you know?
Bend it.
No, you only glue 3 sides.
Well, yeah, but you still have to bend it a little bit to make it sit up right.
No, stick it on here, glue 3 sides. 1 side's open, it's a pocket. I'm gonna let that sit there and dry for a second. Then we'll find something to put inside of it. You can put a photo. You can put tickets. Like if you had your, they don't do tickets anymore. I gotta come to the modern day. They do those cool armband things now that look like watches. Yeah. So you could do this right here, and let's see if one of these would make a good. Oh, look at the little journaling. Oh my goodness, look at these. You're never too old to wish upon a star. Look how cute.
Can we go back to the belly band?
Yeah, I'm going to show the belly band in it. It's kind of I'll show that in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Let me show you, I'm going to finish showing you how to do this as a pocket. Where'd that little piece go that was so cute? How do I lose things that fast? Where did you go? Okay, here it is. So now this is not going to fit in here more than likely because we trimmed it, although it fits perfect. There you go. We just made a little pocket, and it could be a journaling spot because you could write on that and it would be in that little pocket for you. Put a photo behind it. How cute, right?
Is it stinking cute?
It's stinking cute.
There we go.
So I'm not going to decorate the whole thing, but that's how you do it. And by the time you're done, you have this little mini album that you have just, now it'll probably be thick, okay? When you get all the stuff on it, it's probably going to be thick. Here's what you'll want to remember, and I'll show you that belly band in 1 second. I know some of you guys are going to want to see these. By the way, if you're going on vacation or if you have a Disney themed party and you want to do cards, these make perfect card fronts. Look how cute these are. Oh, gosh, these are adorable.
This is a pretty good pack of paper.
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
liking it. Even if you don't like Disney, because I'm not a Disney person. I've been one time, but this is good stuff. Look at this. This is good stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Super cute. All right. And we'll move this out of the way and let's talk belly band. So that's the project for today. Okay, if you only wanted to see the project, that's it. So if you start at the beginning, you'll be able to see the folds, the score lines, everything. And I hope I empowered you enough to go try that because I think I showed you a lot. But we were talking about a belly band and how you could close it. And in our Across the Mile segment today, I happen to have a card with a belly band on it. So it's perfect.
Convenient.
Yeah, it's perfect. So this card, hold on a second. I want to make sure I say names right and give everybody the right credit. Oh, what does that say? Deanne. Okay, this one is from Deanne. And I'm going to show you what I mean by putting a belly band on that. Look at this. This is a card that Deanne made, which is super cool. This is a belly band. This is just made from cardstock. She actually did it with just a piece across it like a buckle, but you don't have to. You could just glue it together and it's a buckle. But what a belly band does is when you have a project that you need to hold together until the recipient gets it, that's what you do. So look, just cardstock. It's cool, right? All right, let me show you, like if we put this on our album, let me bring my album back over. So if you made a smaller band, you know, to fit the album, it would be like this, and you would just slide that down and you'd have a little belly band on it. The only thing I would suggest when you're making an album is make your belly band a little too big so that it can expand when you put photos in it.
I don't guess it would fit the other way.
It might. Yeah, you can do it either way because, you know, whatever, oh, not quite. Oh, it's so close. Whatever orientation that you do your album. I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, look at there. Looky there, Vinny, you did it.
Every once in a while, I get it right.
It's a belly band. Super cute. How convenient that Deanne would send me that. All right, here's the card from Across the Miles. This is from Deanne. Look at this. Look how pretty. Look how pretty, y'all. I love it. Have you guys seen these made before? There are lots of video tutorials on how to do this one. Lots and lots. And I'll be happy to do a tutorial if you'd like me to. These are so fun and they're super easy, and I love the colors she did. Love it. I love this card. I can't wait to display that one in our Across the Miles section. All right, and then, and when I say that, in our store we have these 2 walls. Really, we have a whole room we're gonna like dedicate to it. We have these 2 walls that are for the stuff you guys send to us. Check this out. This card, oh, I forgot. This is from from Donna. And I'm trying to see what she's saying here. Okay. This is her prototype. She did this as a test, and this is what she came up with. I love when people can use their prototypes. It's so cool. This is what they call a magic color card, okay? So right now it's just black and white, right? So if I do this and I do this, look, she has color behind that flower. You can, now what she did, this is just a solid piece of glitter paper behind there. See that? And so whenever you slide this up and down to see the pretties, it does that. But you can also stamp this image behind it and color it so you get like, and I know y'all have seen these tutorials. They're out everywhere right now. Again, if you're interested, I'll do one too. I can do a version 2 to show you. That other card, I think it's called a napkin card. And if it's not a napkin card.
That's what everybody was saying, it's a napkin card. But they really want you to do it because they say you'll make it easier to do than anybody else.
I'll do my darndest. This one is very, if you're intimidated by shaker cards, this one kind of messes with people because it's similar to a shaker, but it's not, okay? And again, if you guys want me to do those tutorials, I will do them. I like to make what y'all want to see. Now, I know every one of y'all is going to want to see this one. When I show you this, you're going to want me to show you how to do this, okay? So, this card was made by Deanne also. It's not actually a card. It's more of a mini album. And I got to give you some more room to see this one. It's more of a mini album. She said this was inspired by Maymay's color scheme. I'm in love with this, what she did here. And look, place photo here, but watch. If you pull this, you get another photo and another photo and another photo.
Dang, that's pretty cool right there.
This is a Waterfall Mini-Album. Now, it's the same concept of what Stacy did in her Waterfall card, and this is what I want you guys to think like. But instead of doing the waterfall on the front, she put it on the inside and she changed the dimension. Cool, right? I know you're going to want to see it. I promise I will do it. This is one that when she sent it and I opened it, I went, they're all going to want to see this one. So, yes, I will do a tutorial. So that's from Deanne. Now, she also said she posted this on our Facebook group, Maymay Made It, and so did I. So she might have posted some information about it. You might want to check that out. I'm not sure. Somebody asked if I had a finished, wait, do I have another card? I think I have 2 cards. I do. Let me show you these. Again, in our Across the Miles segment. Let me get to it. Okay. So here, this card, how cute are Tim Holtz's birds, right? Look at them. They're like too legit. This card comes to me from, it says BS for Holly. Is her name on here? I'm gonna be really sad if, oh, here it is, Holly. Okay, so Holly made this card, colored it, did all the work and sent it to us. It's super cute, it's super cool. But she also sent me some photos of her and her friends because I hate to read all this because dun 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 dun. Hold on a second. She says, okay, she went to the Outer Banks and they took some pictures and it's really cute and I want to show you. I threw in a few pics so you can put a face to the name and you'll know I'm serious. I'm about how serious I am about my paper crafting. And she tells me in one of these which one she is. I think she's this one. I think I'm right about this. I think this is the lady who made the card. But look at their cute hats. Look how cute that is, right? And this is her crafting space, guys. I love this. Look at that craft space. Beautiful. Look out, Melody Lane, because she's got one too. Super cute. I love to get photos and cards from you guys. So that's one. That'll go on our wall. And then we have one more to share today. And are you ready for this? I did not tell you about this one on purpose. So brace yourself.
I'm braced.
This beautiful card comes to us from Jennifer Marker.
Oh, how cool.
And she says, Maymay Events, thanks for being there for me and helping me find the greatest gift, the gift of God. And then she said, XOXO, God bless you. You're so cute. I said, Vince is going to cry today and across the miles. I think I got a tear out of him. So for you guys who don't know, we do a Bible study from our home on Thursday nights on our Facebook group called Hide His Word in My Heart. And we were fortunate enough to have 8 people come to know the Lord from that on a, I guess 2 weeks ago on a recent
Yeah, I think that's right.
Bible study. And Jennifer was one of them. So that is a beautiful, beautiful gift. They all are. We love our gifts, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you've been waiting. You've been waiting. Look, I'm turning them like so sneakily. We got some new Brutus Monroe stuff in. I haven't heard if we got any other new stuff in.
We did get something new in, but they only sent us 6 of them.
So we'll wait.
So I don't think we really want to show it without people getting really kicked off.
Okay, so we'll wait till we have more in. Look at this.
Thank you,
You
Tracy.
have wanted this your whole life. I promise you have. Are you ready for this? This is a 4-ounce squeaky clean refill. I know. Did you hear that? That was like mic drop. And it got quiet. A 4-ounce squeaky clean refill. Let me show you what this means. This bottle is how many ounces? I know it's on here. This is the old packaging, isn't it? Oh no.
I think that's a 2-ounce bottle.
I think it is too. So I think you can refill this bottle twice. Where's my buddy? Christopher. This refills this twice. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, so yes, this refills this twice. So you've asked for it, and here it is. And the other thing is, even if you buy this not for your craft room, I've got to tell you something we did the other day. No joke. We were re-inking we use a stamp in our packing area that says do not bend, and it's that red ink. Well, we dripped ink on our beautiful floor that we just had cleaned, and Vince and I both looked at each other. There were 2 drops of ink on the floor, and I yelled, "Get the squeaky clean!" So somebody ran and got it. And what was so funny was I took the squeaky and I sprayed it on my paper towel, right? And I went to the floor and I rubbed it like this. And when I lifted it up, everywhere my fingers were and the squeaky clean were red from where we picked up the red ink off the floor. And the rest wasn't. You could see right where the squeaky clean had done its job.
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
you?
It was gone.
And it was gone. So,
It was
love
outta here.
this stuff. And if you're new to me today, you're probably going to ask, yeah, but what do you use it for? My favorite place to use it is in the Squeaky Clean Scrubber, which is not new. We have that in the store too. I'm trying to get it so I can show you. I do this, and Christopher's here so you can see this. I take my Squeaky Clean, I spray a squirt over here to one side, okay? So after I use my stamp, let me see if I got one that needs cleaning. I'm positive that I do. Does Maymay ever have a clean, all her stamps clean? No. So here's one that says Fathers, and look how dirty it is. See that? So I take this, and over here to this side, I clean it with the Squeaky Clean, and then I kind of dry it over here. This one sat a while, so let's get down in there and get that middle out. So clean it over here, dry it over here, like this. That's why my pad's a little ombre. And look, no more ink, right? Love it. So that's how I use my Squeaky Clean. These are also available in the store if you need it. Okay. You want to see
Nayoka
this?
said he needs to make a larger scrubber.
Oh, good idea. You want to see this. This is what you want to see. And I need to show you this first because you're going to see this too. Okay. These guys, first off, how many of you, by raise of hand, you can do a little emoji thing or raise my hand, whatever, love Christopher's handwriting? Okay. Lots of you do. For years. This is Christopher's signature. See it up here? For years, you guys have wanted to see his handwriting in fonts. You got it in clickable letters. Well, now you get it in I want to say it right, in sentiment stacks. This is called a sentiment stack. Watch, I'm turning it over. All right, on this side, good luck, just a note, sorry for your loss, happy birthday, miss you, Happy anniversary. Create your own ending. Which, by the way, this is Christopher saying, like mine, where I say, not going to stress about it. That's Christopher saying, best wishes, smiles, hello, get well soon, and thinking of you. Ready for this? All right, somebody has to get close. So there it is. But they are not this small. I want to show you. So let's say that I want to stamp happy birthday. Here's the other thing I love. Let me just show y'all this. I want to stamp happy birthday. Okay? I just take happy birthday off, and that's what I've got. Isn't that cool? Right? Let's stamp it. I need a scrap. Do I have a scrap laying here? I know I do. Okay, I'm going to stamp it on the back of this envelope real quick. So, these are in the store. These are $19.99, just like his clickable letters. And I'm going to ink it and stamp it. Oh, I did it on an envelope. Hold on. There's a fold in there. Let me get a piece of paper. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Let's do it again. So, ink it, stamp it. Look at that. Happy birthday. Instantly done. Just like that.
Can you pull it up where everybody can see it a little bit?
Let me zoom. They asked me to. Happy birthday. Let's do some more, but I'm going to clean this one first. Let me get my scrubby pad back. I wish I didn't lose stuff so fast. Where did I put it? Do you see it?
Gwen said, shut up and take my money.
Where did I put my scrubby pad?
You just had it in your hand.
Here it is. I just hide stuff from myself. All right, I'm going to clean this one real quick. Same way. Over here where my squeaky is, rub it off down here. That's how I do it. There we go. All right, let's do another one. Let's do create your own ending. That's a big one. You don't have to keep them together. I think it's cool because you get a nice grip like this. You don't have to keep them together. You can take them apart, put it into your ink. Oh, I'm not showing you because I zoom so much. Put it into your ink, okay? And then stamp it. The cool thing about this, if you struggle with getting the middle, you can put your fingers in here and stamp. Look. Love it. He did a good job on these, didn't he? Christopher is the product innovator, buddy. He's good at it. It is like Lego for crafters. Too funny.
I want to ask if we have a stamp set that says you will be missed.
I don't have one that says, I think we have one that says miss you, or I don't think we have one that says you will be missed. So there's that. Super cool. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit to show you this other one. All right. Grab those. This is one of those things. Christopher and I talked about this. First off, let me show you this. This is how I keep my clickable letters, okay? I'm going to get me a container that's just the right size for all of them together. But I used to have them in that block all together, and I would find myself like undoing and undoing to make the words. So I did it like this because I can see all my letters and grab them real quick. So this is how I keep my clickables, and they stay on my desk. This will stay on my desk as well. It can just sit right here. Like I can always have it, so I can just grab it to stamp a sentiment, right? And how perfect for our gentleman, because it's Christopher's handwriting. It's masculine, but it doesn't have to be, but it is. And Christopher just teased us that there is a storage solution coming for those. So now you have to say, Christopher, shut up and take my money.
Yeah, that's my next line.
All right, ready for this one? You guys have seen this one, and we have this one in store because you asked for it. This one was requested. Look at this. Watercolor background. Now, I have never used this, but I think I know how to use it. So we're going to do it. I have a few minutes, and I have not, like I said, this is the first time I've opened it. It came in today. I love the smell of new photopolymer. I have to take a minute to smell it. That's just what I do. How weird am I, right?
Okay, now I'm just looking at this, and from my, twisted state of mind, could you do a tie-dye with that?
You could get like the colors of. I don't think you could get an official tie-dye look from it, but you could. Oh gosh, I'm throwing stuff down. You could get the colors of. All right, I know you're gonna ask me. This is my original size, Misty. Will this fit in the mini?
Oh, Connie said our camo.
Yeah, we got that. No, it won't fit in your mini. I want to tell you that. So this is the original size you're gonna need for this one, and you don't have to. Let me show you something first. Okay. You don't have to have anything for this, okay? If you get this and peel off one side and leave it on its acetate backer, you can just lay this down on your work surface, ink it up, lay your project to it, rub it on, perfect. You don't have to have any of that, okay? This, look who's talking to us now. That's Mr. Joe. Okay, this, I'm going to peel off its backer. It's really on there. by the way. But you can put it back in a second. No fear. All right, I'm going to put this down here and pick it up with my Misty. Then, throw that magnet back there. I'm going to get some paper. I'm probably going to have to cut some because I didn't prep for this. So let me get me a little piece. Did you see the camo stamps we did get in? Did you guys see those? They're amazing. I mean, I'm sure Christopher would do a great job too. They're amazing. Do we have those in here, Vince? They may be sold out. The ones from, yeah, the Army ones from, say the word, Joy Claire. I couldn't get the word out.
I don't know if it's sold out or not.
They probably are, but yeah, it's sold out. I'm not surprised. The guys were telling me that one went so super fast. All right. I got to get this where you guys can see it, and I'm so zoomed in. Hold on. Okay. So, I'm just going to stamp this. Did I do that right? Yeah, I'm going to try to steer to this side over here and show you guys. Okay, so let's use some Distress ink. Some Distress Oxide. Let's use green. Ooh, pretty on here. Purties. They're purties. Now, the cool thing to do with this, Christopher, say anything that I'm missing, but the cool thing that I saw done with this was that they put it on colored paper so that the colors showed through, and you end up having like 2 different colors of this. Does that make sense the way I just said it? Like when you did this, and I'm gonna have to peel it off because it's gonna be stuck. But look, so you get this watercolor effect, right? But then if you have a colored paper behind, everywhere you see white, you'd see color. The other thing, and I'm not doing it perfectly at this point in time, I'm just kind of showing you, you can then turn your paper in here, okay? Let me clean this off with a wet wipe real quick. And you can put another color and stamp it again, okay? I will.
Put some walnut stain on there and let's see what happens.
Oh, you just picked a color name because you happen to know it?
Well, yeah.
You think walnut stain and not some bright, beautiful color?
No, I'm trying to make a camo pattern, name.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I want to show y'all a tip, please, okay? If you have wet wipes, these wet wipes I've got, I'm trying to use them up, but they are full of lint, and I'm so tired of it. I'm going to go get some new ones this weekend. But if you have this happen to you, you can take a piece of tape or a lint roller, if it's leaving fuzz behind, and pick it up with that tape or your lint roller or whatever, so you don't end up getting it in your image. And I want to show you how bad it is. Look, those wet wipes are awful. They've gotten a little dry, and they come off so bad. All right, antique, what'd you say? Walnut stain?
The walnut stain, that's the brown one, right?
Yep.
That or video photo, either one.
Yep. Listen at my hubby. He's so cute. He's so cute. I'm going to see where I need to ink. Okay, the bottom section. Now, one thing, if you're going to use the Distress Oxides with this, and with any stamp, you have to turn these Distress Oxides as you ink, okay? Because they don't have a flat top. They have kind of a, I want to say bumpy. I don't know any other word for it. The top is not perfectly flat, so you really have to ink up, okay? All right.
Has Amanda got that in the store yet?
Yes, it is in the store.
And what's it called?
Watercolor background. I'm going to have to peel it off. Ready? Oh my. We need one more green, don't we, for camo?
You need a darker green.
Oh yeah, a darker green. Do I have a darker green? Let me see. No, not in there. But I do in the other colors. Hold on. Why not mix colors? Why not? Are y'all going to be mad if I don't clean my stamp this time? Let's just see what happens, okay? Let's don't fuss. Let's just try it. I want to make sure I'm not stamping it. See how I turned it again? And I want to make sure it'll stamp. Yep, it'll be in a different spot. Okay.
You could use black too.
Yeah, some is. Some is. What in the world? What am I doing today with my grammar? Oh my gosh. How can you stand it? These VersaFines are amazing. They're so juicy. Of course, I am using a whole different ink here too, so I probably should be careful because this is a distress ink where this is not. So it's going to be pretty dark. I better be light-handed. I'll just kind of do that with it and see what we get. Look at that, y'all.
We need to turn that paper so that white gets filled in.
Well, not necessarily, because if you're in the woods, you could see through things. If you did this on like a sky blue.
White in a camo.
What if you did it on like sky blue? You know? I love this. And if you're giving this to a man and you don't want that to show, put your sentiment over it. Big deal. It's beautiful. I think you did good there, Vinny, looking for a little camo look. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is clean this with some squeaky clean. I'm going to spray some on. Uh-oh. Somebody agrees with Mr. Vince. Don't do that. Don't agree with Vince.
Is that Joe?
Who was it? I didn't see who it was.
Well, he said
probably
he said
Mr. Vince.
So that's probably Joe.
Don't agree with Mr. Vince. Oh, these wet wipes are not my fave. All right. Clean, 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 clean. I like it, right? This is pretty cool. I think we could use it for a lot of stuff. And you know what else we can use it with? My new stamp set called Patina. It would be cool to mix them. Especially for making this, because if you took the new Patina stamp set and you did want to be specific, like, do I have one here? Do I have a Patina set? I thought I brought one in here because I was going to use it for Saturday's video. Let me see if I brought one in.
Was it in that
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
No, I was going to use this for Saturday's video. That's a sneak peek for you guys. Oh gosh, that didn't work out well. All right, so here's my new Patina set. And let's say we wanted to be real specific with a certain color in a certain place. We've done that background. Why not add to it? Why
Okay.
not?
Somebody's saying that the clickable sentiments are not in the store yet.
They're called sentiment stacks. STAKS.
STAKS.
Did you
Carolyn says it's not showing in the store.
Is Amanda listening? I'm sure she is. She'll fix it.
Tamitha said Amanda is working on it right now.
Perfect. What color, Vince? Brown?
Did you use a black yet?
Oh, you want me to use black? Okay.
Yeah, use a black.
You sure?
Yep.
All right. So this is one of the textures from Patina. And?
Yeah, because camo's even the Army vehicles are tan, green, and black.
Shut the front door. Look at that.
Okay, so we need to bring a rifle down here and try that out.
This is cool. Look at this. Anywhere. Look at that. Do you like it?
Well, I'm trying to see it on the computer screen because I can't really see the face of it.
You want me to hold it up to you?
Well, you can. That will help me see it better. Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
See, that's rocking it right there.
That's cool, y'all. I'm liking it. This is not a club set. I just saw that when I looked up. This is a 6x8 set, so it's a bigger set. That is so cool, Vince. You and Christopher should come up with some stuff together, huh? All right, let's see. I want to do another pattern. I want to do this one. This is fun. I like just playing. What, babe?
Emily said, get you some, Vinny.
This is fun.
That's probably
Joe.
Joe too.
All right, I'm going to go back to the walnut stain again. And I'm going to do this other pattern, this kind of lines, or it reminds me of screws a little bit. And I'm going to come in here in some other places and add some more texture. Look, that's cool. That's almost like real tree. Look, do you see the tree in it? Can you kind of see it?
No, I can't. I'm looking
My
at
bad.
the screen.
Look, that kind of feels like a tree.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, I like it. This is fun. Can we just do this for days? I love it. That's cool, y'all. Dun, dun, dun. I love it. Very good. Very good. All right, so you could keep going because let's do this. Like if you could take this, I've got to stamp this. Do you guys know I have not stamped this since I got it, and this particular stamp has been calling my name. You know it has. That happens all the time. If you get a new stamp set,
Is it pajamas?
it's not my pajamas. There's usually one that's like, I just need you to stamp me. This is the one. But I want to do it different. I want to do a different color. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get the color Toffee. I think this will be pretty, so let's ink it.
Sheila, we are about 3 hours north of Destin, Florida. And that's a guess. Might be a little further.
Oh, I'm just having fun, so you just chat amongst yourselves. This is so fun. I love this.
Did you use the shredded wheat pattern?
No, I didn't. I love that somebody said that. I love shredded wheat, and every time I see it, that's what I think
Kelly
about.
said you need to use the shredded wheat pattern on it.
Just look. I love this broken brick pattern. This kind of... you can't mess this up, guys. You can't mess it up.
Oh, Amanda said you could use the embossing folder that has the forest on it.
Ooh.
To really keep
on top, after you do all this, then do it. Then drag it. Oh, shut up.
Get out.
I'm done. I'm done.
We are about 5 hours from Pigeon Forge.
Oh my gosh. If you did this, and then you did that, and then you dragged it, oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I love it. Okay, let's shredded wheat it. This is my piece that I think looks like shredded wheat. You guys probably think I'm crazy.
I'm glad you are recovering, and we're glad we could be here for you.
Let's do a different color. Let's do a lighter green Spanish moss with some shredded wheat.
Spanish moss.
Y'all.
Get out.
Just get out of here. Get out of here. It's so cool. I got to show you something else. So I'm going to flip this over. Okay. So I would totally and probably will trim this down and turn this into a card base. 100%. But I want to show you something else. With these stamps like this, when you have this kind of simple shape like this, I want to show you. You can take this and make a different pattern. Ink it up good. So I can take it like this. Right. Ink it again. Come beside it. Turn it. 190-degree turn. Look at that. This stamp set, you won't even scratch the surface with all the things you can do with it.
Christopher, are you still on here?
Just look.
Is he still watching?
Maybe. If he hears his name, he'll say he'd stick back in. Look at that.
Because I think I need to go ahead and reorder.
He'll be calling you. How cool is this? I love this. What do you think, Vinny, of this idea?
Awesome. Marty said Doug's out of surgery and he did really good.
Oh, that's great. We're going to need an actual update on that. Look at that. I love this. I love how you can do this, right? So I'm not going to keep doing it, but you can do the whole background. You can do it in different colors. All kinds of things. Okay. 57 minutes. We've done good. Pretty good, huh? So there we go. I love how this turned out, y'all. This can be a card base in 37 seconds. Trim it down, put it on a card, pick up your stacked sentiments, and make it work. Let's trim this to where it looks pretty. So, oh, I didn't trim all the way through. Duh. Let's give it a chance here. There we go. Now we got it. There's that. Let's cut a little off the bottom. Now I need to cut it to the right size. So I'm going to cut here. And then to 5 1/4. I might not have given myself enough length. Yeah, just barely. Look at there. Card base. How about that, right? I love it. So I hope you guys can use all of the goodies that you saw today in this show. The little mini album that we showed you earlier that we did together. The dimensions, the paper, what you need as far as the score lines and stuff like that will be on the blog post a little bit later on MaymayMadeIt.com. And you can make yourself one of these precious albums. There you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions real quick before we go? I'm looking for capital letters real quick. Do you have any questions, Vince?
Nope.
Everybody's just having fun?
Oh, we did have one question. That we're coming to the event in Sevierville in October. I don't think we've been invited.
We're not. No, that's that big event. We're not coming to that one in October. We probably will one day. Thank you, Barbara. Everyone read what Barbara said. Please don't forget this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. We appreciate those.
Yeah, we like thumbs up.
That's super sweet.
Vinny's Vittles will be up Saturday.
Don't forget.
I believe it's going to involve some peaches.
You're probably going to want to know what's coming. So Saturday, you've got me at noon with a Stampin' Saturday video. You've got Vinny Saturday at noon with a cooking video. And then you've got me Sunday morning with scripture video. So lots of stuff to watch for. Oh, thank you guys for all the thumbs up. You're so sweet. I'm glad you guys had fun. We are going to Arlington in July on the 22nd.
I believe that's right.
if you want to know more information about that, you can check us out. Yes, both videos are at noon. Neither are live on Saturday. We don't do weekends live unless we're doing a special something. Matter of fact, I do have some of that coming up. There will be some lives on Saturday. That'll be a cool thing for you guys to know about soon. But we don't do our particular videos live on Saturday. Those are pre-filmed during the week so we can have the weekend off. All right, guys, we love you very much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and thanks for being here today. And I hope you enjoy all these products. We try to bring you guys some cool, fun stuff. And till next time.
See ya.
See ya? We're going to end with see ya.